And all the people of Judah took Azari'ah, who was 16 years old, and made him king instead of his father Amazi'ah. 2 Kings 14 verse 21. And all the people of Judah took Uzzi'ah, who was 16 years old, and made him king instead of his father Amazi'ah. 2 Chronicles 26 verse 1. As you can see, the king of Judah during this time is referred to as Azari'ah in 2 Kings, but as Uzzi'ah in 2 Chronicles. It doesn't matter, it's the same person. Let's now have a look at how he lived. He reigned for about 52 years. Clearly he was blessed with longevity. The Bible tells us that as long as Zechariah was around, Uzzi'ah set himself to seek God, and as long as he sought the Lord, God made him prosper. In time, though, he was unable to overcome that menacing sin, pride. The very pitfall that caused his father and grandfather, King Joash, to drift in character. While still in favor with God, and with some 307,500 soldiers, King Uzzi'ah battled and beat the Philistines and Arabs, making him a force to be reckoned with. The nation of Judah then continued to grow stronger as he built defensive siege works and his fame spread. This is when his heart took a left when it should have taken a right turn. King Uzziah's rebellion against God was unique in that he deliberately tried to impersonate the priests, something no previous king dared. In the past, most kings rebelled against God by looting his temple, worshiping other idols, or associating with unbelievers. King Uzzi'ah was sole in his action of defiance. He decided to go to the temple and burn incense on the altar. However, this was a ritual to be done by the priesthood only. A priest who was his namesake then led 80 other priests to reproach him. It is not for you, Uzzi'ah, to burn incense to the Lord, but for the priests, the sons of Aaron, who are consecrated to burn incense. Go out of the sanctuary, for you have done wrong, and it will bring you no honor from the Lord God. Then Uzzi'ah was angry. 2 Chronicles 26 verse 18. After this outrageous behavior by the king, there would be no lead time to his punishment. Unlike his father and grandfather, who had prophets sent from God to try to persuade them otherwise, King Uzzi'ah would immediately get hit with a case of leprosy, as unique as his act of blasphemy. Now he had a censer in his hand to burn incense, and when he became angry with the priests, leprosy broke out on his forehead, in the presence of the priests in the house of the Lord, by the altar of incense. 2 Chronicles 26 verse 19. For those who don't know what leprosy is, it's a bacteria that attacks your body and can lead to disfigurements in your body. Whatever your looks were before the infection, it can turn you into the Quasimodo version you never thought you were. Modern medicines have made it less common, but it's just as lethal if not treated. With this infection, the king was disgraced, willingly escorted out of the temple, and made to stay in a separate house. The leprosy, though, would remain with him for the rest of his life. What a sorry way to end such a brilliant start of his career. If lust was the early vice of the house of David, then the later kings of Judah were vexed by the sin of pride. This tended to become apparent after their mentors were no longer with them. Take this warning from 1 Corinthians 15 verse 33. Do not be deceived, bad company ruins good morals. Showing us how important it is to be careful who you hang around with. Whatever good they have, it will rub off on you. Equally, whatever bad they have, just like a flu, you'll catch it sooner or later.